Do you really think you totally know the person you want to spend the rest of your life with? Probably not. Get ready for some cool surprises. Some of what you'll discover after tying the knot. Some will be pleasant, but some others, not so much. Don't worry, it's all part of the entire package. Therefore, be ready. Here are the things that you should definitely know before you get hitched and before you say, I do. But before, please like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get new video updates. 1. Your spouse is not gonna complete you. Couples need to be able to have a balance of separateness and toughness. It's really important for you to focus on you. Not in a selfish way, not in a way that disregards your partner, but in a way where you understand. Taking care of yourself is gonna help you bring your best self to your relationship. 2. You won't always feel in love. Relationship expert Higgins says you could be with the most perfect partner in the world, and still, you're gonna go through seasons where you feel like you're not aligned and you're not in love. That's where it's really important to be grounded in the values that you identify as a couple versus trying to follow the feelings that you think you're supposed to be having. 3. Realize people change. This one is really tough to understand until you've been there. And it especially applies if you're saying, I do, at a young age. People change because of life's circumstances, events, and other influences. You need to know that your spouse and even yourself will change over time. The key to success in your marriage is knowing ahead of time that you'll need to be able to adapt in a good way while this happens. 4. Be ready to give 100%. You've probably heard the saying, marriage is 50-50. Well, that's crap. It's not 50-50. In fact, you give all you have and your spouse gives all they have. And sometimes you give even more. Marriage will chew you up and spit you out if you go into it thinking you can get by with giving half an effort. It definitely does not work that way. 5. Your in-laws are key. How did your spouse get along with his family? Were they close or distant? Was there conflict? Higgins noted that this information is very significant. She said, many of the themes in our family of origin repeat or surface in marriage. When couples are able to talk about that stuff without judgment, are able to listen and tune into their partner's experience, it's so huge. It creates a deep level of trust. 6. Be aware of the expectations you're bringing into that marriage. You probably want a lot from just one person: a companion, a passionate lover, good parent, and more. So issues can come up after, and you lose yourself to expectations. Forget about these stupid ideas. Ideas like, I don't believe romance will fade over time. We're not gonna fight. My partner will meet all of my needs for companionship. Those are unrealistic ideas, so lose them for your own good. 7. Conflict is inevitable. When you're in the honeymoon phase, it's hard to imagine there will be arguments or that your spouse has annoying traits and habits. But don't worry, all of that awaits. It is inevitable. You can be silly enough to think that you're not gonna fight. Higgins said, the things you dislike or despise later in your relationship have more to do with you than your partner. It's all about the insecurities and discomfort you bring in. In the end, marriage is hard, So make sure that you know these stuff. Make sure that you're capable of adapting to change. And if you're not, you probably shouldn't say, I do.